How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to my channel, The Cosmic Wonder, where we talk about Marvel and all things relating to the MCU. Today, we are talking about Spider-Man 3. Now, although we don't know too much about Spider-Man 3, there are a few things that we definitely do know. One is that he's going to be on the run as a wanted man in Spider-Man 3. And two, he's definitely going to need somebody to help him, both with everybody that's going to be chasing him as far as villains are concerned, and to help him legally. Even though Mysterio framed him and the whole world thinks he's a murderer, of course we know that he's not. So he's going to need some help in proving that he's innocent. And now it's looking like he could be getting some legal assistance and superhero assistance from Matt Murdock, Daredevil himself. We'll break down all the reports in this video. If you're new, be sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so you can stay up to date on everything relating to Spider-Man 3 and the MCU. Daredevil could quite possibly be the one character that everybody wants to cross over into the MCU from the Netflix shows. And the vast majority of the fans have said that they would really want Charlie Cox to continue to play Matt Murdock. Well, we now have word about when Marvel Studios and Disney are going to be getting the rights back to those Netflix characters such as The Punisher, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, and of course, Daredevil. But it appears that Daredevil may be just a little bit different from all of the other characters. The contract between Marvel Studios and Netflix states that Marvel Studios cannot use the characters until 2 years after the last episode that they appeared in on their Netflix series. And according to this contract, here are when the characters are coming back to Marvel Studios. Iron Fist on October 12th of 2020, Luke Cage on October 19th of 2020, Daredevil November 29th of 2020, The Punisher February 18th, 2021, and Jessica Jones February 18th of 2021 as well. So they're coming home relatively soon. However, there has been a report that Daredevil is actually already back at Marvel Studios or will be coming back sooner than expected. A few days ago, Jeremy Conrad from MCU Cosmic reported that it sounds like someone had an earlier homecoming than expected, posting a picture of Daredevil with it, and then below in a thread said, "No homecoming isn't a Spider-Man hint, just that the Guardian Devil has come home earlier than people thought he would," with another gif of Daredevil. But let's talk about why Daredevil would be the only character to come back sooner than expected from its Netflix contract. The only logical reason that Marvel Studios would want to get a character back sooner than they were supposed to is so they could put him in a movie. And there is one specific character who happens to need a lawyer, which Matt Murdock is, and that is Peter Parker. Not to mention, Spider-Man will also need some help from Daredevil in fighting all of the enemies that are going to be coming after him. Especially since Kevin Feige has stated that in this film, Spider-Man is really going to come into his own and that he's going to be truly alone. He won't have any of his friends or family that have helped him in the past, so that means he's going to need some new help. And Daredevil truly is the perfect fit. Daredevil and Spider-Man have a very long relationship together in the comics. We also know that Marvel Studios is going to begin to introduce many new characters into the MCU via movies and Disney+. We also know that Kevin Feige is now CCO of Marvel Studios, Chief Creative Officer. That means he is now in charge of all of the Marvel Studios television shows and characters. So Kevin Feige right now, according to this report from MCU Cosmic, is in full control over Daredevil. And the really interesting thing is that this news comes right around the time that they announced when Spider-Man 3 is going to be shooting, and it's been revealed that they're going to start on July 13th this year. And that leads us back to the question, why would Marvel Studios want to get the rights to Daredevil back sooner than the end of the year right now? Well, it seems to point to the fact that Spider-Man is going to run into Daredevil in Spider-Man 3. The story seems to be set up perfectly for it, and now Marvel has the rights back to use him, and filming starts in a few months. So, although nothing is confirmed, it does seem likely that we could see Daredevil in Spider-Man 3 helping out Peter Parker. So, let me know what you think about this. Would you like to see Daredevil in Spider-Man 3? Would you like Matt Murdock to be the person to help out Peter Parker? Let me know if you would, or if you have somebody else in mind, let me know in the comments down below as well. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe with notifications turned on so you can stay up to date on everything relating to the MCU. You can follow me on Twitter for live updates, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.